Hi guys, Rebecca here from the Shipshape Shop. Hope you're having a great week so far. I wanted to share very quickly with you today my thoughts around containers and why they can be a secret weapon when it comes to keeping your stuff organised. Because a lot of people do realise the magic of the container, but there are also people out there that don't realise the magic of the container. So that's what I'm going to share with you guys today. Containers are fantastic for keeping stuff that would otherwise spill out of control and roam about. I use containers lots in the kitchen when I'm working with clients. I use them in the bathroom, I use them in drawers, I use them in wardrobes, I use them everywhere. And a container doesn't always have to be exactly like a big plastic storage box. It could be a nice little see-through clear container that's quite dainty, or it could be something really funky and pretty and snazzy that makes you smile when you look at it. A container is simply any kind of receptacle that you're going to put things into to keep them from slopping around. So a classic example, here's one I prepared earlier. Classic example is a container like this, which is just a little jobby from Kmart. I don't have drawers in my new wardrobe in the house that we've moved into. We've only got hanging storage and not a huge amount of it. So the solution where there are shelves but no drawers is to introduce a basket like this, aka a container, and fold the t-shirts vertically. I'll fold my t-shirts vertically so I can easily see what I want. Now if you can imagine trying to put those t-shirts on a shelf without a container, they would very quickly slip and slide and get unruly and make a real mess of that shelf, and they'd be falling off and tumbling out and looking really messy. So that's one way that I absolutely love to use containers. It's to keep your t-shirts controlled. If you think about the inside of a drawer, so a drawer in itself is a container, right? So if you tried to put, let's just think of a kitchen drawer, if you tried to put your spatulas and your whisks and everything just on a shelf, imagine how abysmal that would look. They'd look really horrific and you'd get a migraine after looking at that for a little while. So that's why some genius has invented the humble drawer. But what happens in drawers when you're the very nature of opening a drawer creates movement within the drawer. So by introducing some structure within that drawer, i.e. a container, you can actually help keep things tidier within the drawer and stop you from losing your mind. So one of my favourite places to use containers is in the good old-fashioned junk drawer in the kitchen. Pretty much everyone's got one, and most junk drawers are absolutely junk. But you can use a really simple little system like stationary containers. I think Kmart sells a set of 6 or 9 of them or something for $6. It's not expensive. And they're like little rectangles or little squares. Pop one of those into the junk drawer, and then you can create categories within the junk drawer. And what will happen is when you slide it open, things stay put because they're in containers, and it will look less of a jumble and yet less of a junk drawer simply by adding some containers. And where else would I love to use a container? The last one is probably in the pantry. You guys have been following me for a while now, so you know my love affair with containers in the pantry. The great thing about putting things into containers in the pantry is that it becomes almost like a boundary, so things don't start wandering into different parts of the pantry. Once you establish a snack container and then put the snack container into the pantry, that is where the snacks will be forever after. Easy for people to grab them themselves, easy for you to see when you're running out of something because of course you've taken things out of the packaging before you put it into the container, and easy to stop the snacks from wandering to all different parts of the pantry and you no longer being able to see what you have and what you need to buy at the supermarket. If you've read one of my blog posts, losing pantry is costing you money. Losing food in your pantry is costing you money. That's one of the fastest ways to level up your grocery shopping experience, is to put some containers in there so you can quickly and easily see what you need when it comes to your grocery shop, rather than taking a guess at what might be lurking or what might not be lurking in the dark recesses of your pantry. So that's what I wanted to share with you guys today. Some helpful tips about containers and how different kinds of containers can really help you keep your stuff under control. I've also dropped the link about the school holiday sessions that I was talking about last week on the live. in the description above. So hopefully you guys can check that out, see what you think. Would love to hear any questions you've got. Just a quick note, if you are thinking about booking one of those school holiday sessions, number one, they're really limited, obviously, because school holidays are finite. And number two, there is a little bit of prep work that we need to do before the actual school holidays session happens. So I need to come and do a site visit with you, meet and greet you and potentially your kid. I'd love to meet your kid first so that they are comfortable with me by the time I show up for the appointment. And do a little bit of a measure and potentially purchase any products that you might need to help your kids keep their stuff under control. So there is some pre-work to be done, so don't leave it until the last minute of your holidays, because you might be let down. Even if there's an appointment available, there might not be a time for me to come and do the site visit. So if you're thinking about it, hit me up with any questions below, or book in for your session now and I'll take it from there and we can get you locked in for a school holiday package, and you can then enjoy less nagging in your life. Cool. All right, guys, have an awesome day and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.